The Victoria Falls have always symbolized the beauty and majesty of Zimbabwe, a small country in southern Africa with a big story to tell. It is here, at this World Heritage Site, that the country's tourism levels have remained steady, albeit at a slow trickle, even through the most difficult times. Zimbabweans have doubtless been through the mill in the last 10 years or so, and we are all familiar with their country's negative image on our television screens. But in true Zimbabwean style, the phoenix has risen from the ashes and is becoming, once again, a viable and popular tourist destination. A good deal still has to be done, but for the visitor, whether business or pleasure, Zimbabwe is a warm, friendly, welcoming and stunningly beautiful country. You'll leave here with wonderful memories. Join us and find out more about why Zimbabwe is once again becoming the must-do destination on every African travel list.
Just for starters, you can carry out normal, everyday tasks like access your cash at many of the financial institutions countrywide. You'll recognize some of the names like Barclays, Stanbic, and Standard Chartered. Many of the ATMs and cash or purchase points in stores, supermarkets, restaurants, airports, and hotels accept Visa or MasterCard. United States dollars or South African rands are acceptable currency in Zimbabwe. If you are visiting Zimbabwe on a self-drive holiday or taking road transfers, fuel is plentiful and garages are located at frequent intervals along the highways, and you can fill up on all the major routes. You can even ask the friendly pump attendant to check on your oil and water or air pressure.
Zimbabwe's supermarkets are well stocked with a good range of imported and locally produced goods. Toiletries, cleaning materials, baked and frozen goods, snacks, dairy, tinned foods and alcohol can be found in one place or in more specialized stores which pride themselves on quality and service. An abundance of fresh fruit and vegetables is yours for the taking, not to mention Zimbabwe's famous beef or freshly caught Kariba bream. Zimbabwe's traditional crafters are famous the world over. Sculptures, basketware, metalwork, and wooden carvings abound, and you'll be spoiled for choice. Just remember, as much as you enjoy a bargain, so every crafter enjoys a good negotiation session. So get your skills sharply honed before you arrive. Dining out is always a sociable experience in Zimbabwe. A warm greeting makes you feel like an old friend, and the restaurants in most major centers offer a range of a la carte or table d'hôte menus, from simple to sumptuous. Investments have been made in the hospitality sector in an ongoing upgrading exercise. As a visitor, you'll enjoy various levels of service and all styles of accommodation, from comfortably rustic to pleasingly luxurious.
Zimbabwe's education system was once famous for its world-class standards, and this remains true in many of the schools. The government and private schools, supported by parent bodies, offer a British-based syllabus with varied curricula and great outdoor sporting pursuits, as well as other opportunities in the arts and creative fields. With Zimbabwe's wonderful weather, sport is a national pastime. Golf has always been popular, and some of the country's beautiful courses are built to international standards. Fishing is tremendous in Zimbabwe, and every year local and foreign tiger fishing enthusiasts converge on Lake Kariba for the International Tiger Fishing Tournament, a world-renowned competition that keeps attracting passionate anglers from all over the world.
Getting around Zimbabwe is easy. Transport options are varied and many. For the more budget conscious, there are professional bus companies that provide very comfortable journeys to and from all the major centers. Well-known international names in car hire operate in Zimbabwe, and you can take a vehicle on a self-drive holiday, exploring the country at your leisure. Africa's overlanders operate in Zimbabwe too. taking many intrepid travelers to remote spots around the country. For those who prefer faster connections to all the tourist destinations, Zimbabwe has a number of air charter companies which will take you on small aircraft to places such as Victoria Falls, Mana Pools, Hwange, Matobo Hills and Kariba.
Of natural concern to many travelers is the availability of emergency medical services. Most of Zimbabwe's tourist operators have links to emergency air evacuation facilities. Zimbabwe's private hospitals, particularly in the cities, have the benefit of excellent doctors and state-of-the-art equipment and resources. Communication throughout Africa has improved vastly over the years, and Zimbabwe is no exception. 3 cellular networks vie for customers and provide great coverage throughout the country. Internet connection is readily accessible in many internet cafes, coffee shops, and hotels.
The reasons so many visitors come to Zimbabwe and find themselves returning again and again are infinite, but possibly the most compelling reasons can be found in the places that will simply take your breath away, each one achingly beautiful and offering boundless experiences that will stay with you for the rest of your life.
Every visitor to Zimbabwe should see the impressive and awe-inspiring Victoria Falls. Its sheer strength and beauty as the Zambezi River tumbles into the gorge over 300 feet below is an unforgettable sight. Take a walk in the rainforest, go whitewater rafting, enjoy a sundowner cruise or an elephant-back safari, fly over the falls in a helicopter and sample great steaks and local delicacies at the Boma, place of eating.
Hwange National Park is the largest park in Zimbabwe and the 3rd largest in Africa, covering an area of 14,600 square kilometers. Hwange is legendary for its wonderful wildlife, particularly the massive herds of elephant and buffalo. And summer sees the large antelope herds migrate onto the plains, closely followed by the large predators. With over 400 species of birds, Hwange is a well-known bird watcher's paradise.
Mana Pools National Park on the southern Zambezi River is one of the most beautiful game reserves in Africa and was declared a World Heritage Site in 1988. The area has a park-like appearance and is characterized by massive acacia albida trees and is renowned for its walking safaris.
Lake Kariba is one of the largest man-made lakes in the world. Over 5,500 square kilometers in area, it is also one of Zimbabwe's premier tourist destinations and is famous for its exciting wildlife and exceptional fishing.
The Matobo Hills National Park, famous for its gigantic granite domes and unique flora and fauna, is one of Zimbabwe's premium wildlife spots. The hills have an average height of 1,500 meters and extend across 80 kilometers. The Matobo National Park provides sanctuary to rhino, antelope, leopard, and birdlife.
Zimbabwe is an astonishing country. It operates functionally and performs well as a destination for both business and leisure travelers. For those seeking high-end luxury, quality business facilities, or simple budget breaks. But what makes it incredible is that it has come out of a difficult time triumphant, strengthened, and resolved to deliver. It promises to offer travelers an all-round great experience, and it does, time and again. Experience it for yourself.